The Family TV would like to present a warning. Disclaimer: this video may contain themes of violence, death, explicit language, and or gang activity, but in no way, shape, or form are we trying to incite or encourage illegal behavior. This video is for educational, informational, and documentary purposes only. All content has been provided to public information that's protected, we believe, by Section 107 of U.S. copyright law. With making every effort to make sure we abide by YouTube guidelines, there might be a lot of edits for you guys to watch. But if you guys would like to check the unedited process out, please feel free to check the link in the description to check out all platforms for the Family TV. With that being said, please enjoy this content as we present this story.
Feeling, man?
Good.
Yeah, man. What you been working on here in Atlanta?
I just did a song with Gucci.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that was hard.
All right, we got Big Yavo off the porch with us today.
Gang. You already know what's going on.
How you feeling today, bro?
Feeling good.
Yeah. Appreciate you coming by, man, all the way from Alabama, right?
Yes, sir.
And police are investigating a second shooting in the past 24 hours. It happened in Ensley in the 1500 block of Avenue L. And police say multiple suspects fired around 20 shots at a man while he was walking down the sidewalk. The man was then taken to UAB Hospital for life-threatening injuries.
Bush Hills neighborhood where a barrage of bullets leaves a young man dead.
Police are searching for people who shot and killed 5 people in 4 hours.
It was a crazy weekend for Birmingham police. The shootings in different neighborhoods, and they need witnesses to come forward to help in this case.
I want people to know that just walking to you guys to do this briefing, I've passed by maybe 10 to 15 small children who are laughing and smiling and just being innocent kids as they should be. And you just think there's someone lying deceased a few blocks away, and that's the reality that they have to grow up in. And you almost say to yourself, that's not fair.
Welcome back to the Family TV. Today, we're going to Birmingham, Alabama. Over the weekend, a local rapper known on that side of town had went to Facebook and said the following: "Can't be mad at the trollers. Shh, all gotta go someday. It's the fact y'all know what's up. Just had a talk with y'all and told y'all let the streets go. Go home to them babies. The streets ain't nothing no more. We did everything as kids, from robbing, breaking into cars, and shootouts. There's only 3 options in the streets: death, jail, or you escape. Y'all niggas love the streets so much. That's where y'all took y'all last breath. I've been knowing y'all since we was boys. We ain't getting no younger. It's way more to life than the block. Y'all the main 2. Always have an excuse when I say hit the road. I gotta get this pack off. Damn, bitch, I'ma catch you the next time. Damn, bitch, I'ma catch you the next one. I'm slapped out. I love y'all no matter what. I'm gonna keep y'all name alive. I don't care who don't like this shit. I'll never change on my brothers. My fucking little brothers, man. Cartiz and Leon. Fam, as you can see, that was a heartfelt message. Over the weekend in Birmingham, Alabama, 5 people lost their life in the span of 24 hours. And 3 of those individuals was close affiliates and friends to the rapper Yavo. Today, we're gonna go over who this rapper is, speak on his public beef, his rise to fame, and to see why this wasn't the first incident with people close to the rapper losing their life. Even another local rapper losing his life we'll later discuss from a hella gunfire. But most of all, we shine light on these victim stories who lost their life to senseless gunfire, while sending love, respect, and condolences to the victims and their families. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. In Birmingham, Alabama, according to authorities, it's this public war going on between 41st, 420, and Ray World, TSMG. Depending on who you ask, they all was close affiliates at one point in time. As we know, some men being tended, females can ultimately be the results of people losing their life. One known figure from TSMG was a guy who went by the name of TSMG Trigga. He's been mentioned in a lot of people's raps from Birmingham, Alabama, from the ops and even his side. He was best friend with another local rapper who's currently locked up, who I think we'll later do another video on, who's fighting multiple murders from Birmingham, Alabama, Ray World De Niro.
Forever live Trigga, yeah, forever live Fat, yeah, we standing on business by them names on Ray, yeah. Forever live 4 pocket full fat, yeah, real 4PO. And I'm in there big.
We're not shining a light on these music videos no more. When it comes to quotes they said in their music, we're gonna say the quote and let you know what song. If you guys want to check it out, you guys should feel free to do so. 1 year ago, Ray World De Niro had dropped a song called Forever Live Trigga with a view count of over 112,000 views and counting. He once rapped the bar, Forever Live Trigga. Like graffiti, he was spraying it. Yeah, my nigga died, but he took over 20 men with him. Now he's alluding to the fact that Trigga had over 20 bodies. Now Trigga ended up losing his life on April 25th, 2022. Birmingham police was called to the 800 block of 3rd Avenue West on reports of a shooting. At around 2:30 a.m., shot spotters had alerted authorities of several rounds being discharged. Police had arrived to find 19-year-old Davon Hickley, aka TSMG Trigga, suffering from a gunshot wound along with 3 others. Everyone but Trigga had survived. May he rest in peace and love condolences to his family. Trigga was pronounced deceased at Princeton Hospital. At just 19 years old, Trigga had rumored by his own men to have more bodies than the age he was. Trigga had this reputation around Birmingham, Alabama for allegedly taking out the life of another rapper, Jahash Bizzle. He was from the side of 420, whose close affiliates with the area 41st, which started the war with 420 and 41st against TSMG and Ray World. Josh Bizzle had lost his life. Rumored that the hit was for his cousin, but he was in the apartment when the shooting had went down, and that one murder with TSMG Trigga had caused a full-blown war in Birmingham, Alabama. It was a guy named 41st AJ who claimed the hit with TSMG Trigga, and at that time nobody was surprised. It seemed he was proud for taking the life of his rivalry, until 23-year-old Jordan McCann was identified as the sole shooter who took out the life of TSMG Trigga. But listen how he got caught, family. He was at TSMG Trigga funeral, where it was rumored that he had told people that he was going to shoot it up. So authorities was aware, and once pulled in the parking garage, he was spotted and was asked to turn off the car and get out the vehicle. But he refused, pushing his gas into reverse, making a sudden stop on Main Street while Jordan tried to run officers over. Officers was able to get Jordan into custody without any harm the day of Trigga funeral in the parking lot. And because of this, it was casualty to war. And being Yavo was the biggest name coming out of Birmingham, Alabama, making tracks like Big Yavo, First Yavo, before dropping the 41st as he continued to chase his dream and leave the streets alone. With a song that's just under 2 million views, it said he spent the op block with Lil Perk and Lil Leon, which we'll later discuss, because those are the 2 of 3 close friends of his who lost their life over the weekend within the last 24 hours. But Yavo talked about coming out of Birmingham, Alabama, even working at Walmart, and managed to escape the poverty and the problems he once had. In an interview with Dirty Glove Bastard, check it out.
No, I was sucked. To me, like all my old shit sucked. Just being honest. That's why I be telling like other people around me that want to rap. They be like, I ain't got no support. Like I ain't had no support. When I started off, I had 3 subscribers on YouTube. 3. Shit, that shit going. You feel me? Just keep going.
Yeah. Have you been surprised how quickly your career has taken off?
Real surprised.
Yeah.
I was just working.
Where were you working at?
Walmart.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
No cap.
How long ago did you quit there?
I don't know. It ain't been a minute now.
Yeah. Were people around you, were they surprised when you first started rapping?
I knew I couldn't work no more when a dude just walked up to me and started rapping my shit. That's when I was like, oh yeah, I can't work here no more. A nigga walked up like, you can call me Tony, how could bitch? I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do it. I don't even know this nigga. And I'm all the way on the other side of town, so it's even crazier. That was shocking to me, just being 30 minutes away from the house.
No shit.
Another person close to Yavo was a rapper who was close to signing to Gucci Mane 1017 from Birmingham, Alabama, Lil Heat.
You feeling, man?
Good.
Yeah, man. What you been working on here in Atlanta?
I just did a song with Gucci.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that was hard.
Shit, well, what's these last 30 days been like since you've been blowing up, man?
That shit crazy on God. It's not the same. Like that shit I don't even feel the same. I still don't be feeling like, you feel me? I'm a rapper now. Like that shit, I don't know, you gotta get used to that shit.
Yeah. You feel like this is something you can get used to though?
Yeah, this shit sweet. This shit easy. Oh God.
No doubt, man. And I saw you was just down in Miami with the whole team a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we shot a video out there.
Yeah. Which song did you shoot a video for?
It's called Miami Heat.
Okay. Just you on there, or?
You it's me, Soldier, and Yavo.
Oh, that's hard right there.
Yeah, I went on to drop myself.
Yeah. All right, so let's take it back, man. What was it like growing up in Birmingham for you?
Birmingham, that shit. I mean, that shit hard for real. It's just like everywhere else.
Shout out to Dirty Glove Bastard. If you guys want to check the entirety of those 2 interviews, you guys should go over there and do so. Now, Now fam, we did a story on a guy by 41st white boy who lost his life just a couple months ago due to the casualty of this war. A guy by the name of 41st AJ, who they believe TSMG Trigga was behind the trigger, but both sides would start to drop, and one of those bodies was the rapper Lil Heat, having tracks with over 6 million views and counting released 3 years ago titled 007. But 8 months ago, July 7th, 2023, Lil Heat would lose his life on the 1500 block of Avenue L and was transported to UAB hospital with life-threatening injuries. Lil Heat was walking down the sidewalk when multiple suspects had approached him. One of the suspects started firing at him. One officer said, once dispatched to the scene at around 5:15 p.m., Shot Spotters Alert had registered over 20 rounds fired. To continue this video,
and police are investigating a second shooting in the past 24 hours. It happened in Ensley in the 1500 block of Avenue L. And police say multiple suspects fired around 20 shots at a man while he was walking down the sidewalk. The man was then taken to UAB hospital for life-threatening injuries. Birmingham police tell us he was targeted, and so far no one has been arrested.
Want to say rest in peace to Lil Heat and love and condolences to his family. Now remember the song we said Yavo had dropped 4 years ago, titled Big Yavo? He had the bar, spin the op block with Lil Perk and Lil Leon while having them in the music video as you see above on the screen. On the 3rd week of March of 2024, Lil Perk and Lil Leon had lost their life from a hell of gunfire. Officers said more than 15 to 20 shots were fired. Several homes were damaged by the gunfire, and some homes had young children inside. Detectives were canvassing the neighborhood to try to determine what happened. Dozens of family members and friends flocked to the location. Multiple fights broke out among the crowd that gathered at the scene. Ultimately, police had to make everyone leave because of the hostile environment. The shooting happened Saturday afternoon, where a man was shot to death on the 4th Avenue West in the Brush Hill community. Later that night, another man was found fatally shot, Sar Avenue on the east side. In all, 9 people have been killed in 9 days, 5 in 24 hours, and 3 happened to be close friends to the rapper Yavo. No arrests have been made, but we want to say rest in peace to all the victims and love and condolences to the families.
Bush Hills neighborhood where a barrage of bullets leaves a young man dead. WBTM 13's Emma Owen joining us now live from the scene. Emma, what do we know so far?
Well, Gladys, police say the scene was actually quite large, spanning a couple blocks here on 4th Avenue West. And based on the size of that scene, police believe this is either a shooting or some type of shootout. And we do know one man was tragically killed. So far, no one's been arrested. Now, police were first called to this area in response to a shot spotter alert shortly after 2 this afternoon. The call was then updated that residents were also hearing shots being fired. When police got here, they found a young adult man lying in the road shot. Birmingham Fire and Rescue pronounced him dead. Now, during our interview, Officer Truman Fitzgerald pointed out that this happened in a residential area with lots of families and kids nearby.
I want people to know that just walking to you guys to do this briefing, I passed by maybe 10 to 15 small children who are laughing and smiling and just being innocent kids as they should be. And you just think there's someone lying deceased a few blocks away, and that's the reality that they have to grow up in. And you almost say to yourself, that's not fair.
Now, again, police have not made any arrests yet. Right now, they're canvassing the neighborhood, trying to learn more about this case. And if you have information that could help out in this investigation, they ask you to come forward.
Now, it's seen from the message that we saw and we read that Yavo had posted on his Facebook earlier that he left the streets alone. And if so, that's a good thing. And we hoping him longevity. But it seemed his crew or the people who he used to be around, or he still is, have a target on their back. And you got to think, possibly him too. So we send a love and prayers to everyone affected on both sides. And we praying that somehow this could come to a conclusion. This was the story located in Birmingham, Alabama, from one of the most known rappers in that area. Associates have been a target and a casualty of the war in the last 4 years. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.